Okay, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing some song reactions. Okay, I wouldn't consider this a full album reaction because it's not. Last week we said that we were going to react to this, but looking at the track list, we reacted / listened to nearly half the album. So doing a album reaction, listening to those songs again, mightn't be entertaining for the viewer. Or for people who watched the last video. So I just thought that we could include the tracks that we haven't heard from and listen to, I suppose, the next half of the album, right? Because if you add up last week's video and this week's video, it kind of makes a full-on album, even though we won't be listening to Drug today. I listened to that a while back and it didn't make it into the last video. So we're just going to listen to some fresh songs, new tracks from the album and leave out the ones we already listened to. Alright, okay, so without further ado, let's jump in and have some fun.
Talking about him, I do want to say that if you decide to look up Jordy Kiefer and his music, don't let your kids listen to it. Kids listen to it. Kids listen to it. Kids listen.
He makes a point.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. If there's a God, I hope we meet. So I could strangle him and dangle him in air from knotted rope.
All right, that was Taco Bell. I wasn't expecting that sort of style. You know what I mean? It's different to what we're normally used to with Jordy Kiefer. Especially the name of the track, Taco Bell. I thought he was gonna go off on some weird discussion about Taco Bell, some absurd lyrics. But it's actually more of a romantic track. That's what it sort of reminded me of, like the early 2000s kind of romance tracks, you know, like those boy bands or like solo boy artists. I don't know. I'm not sure. Whenever I'm coming up with like a comparison, I'm never able to put a finger on exactly what I mean, but I can just give like a brief kind of overview analogy of what I mean. But yeah, I do like it. You know, it's a change of approach, but I guess he's kind of expressing more of his vocal range, and he does have it. And the beat within this track definitely is an A plus. You know, in my book. Mitch the Devil, crazy producer. I'm pretty sure Jordy co-produced it as well, but I must say it doesn't like overstay its welcome. It's not kind of, what's the word? It's not overbearing, you know? It's not overlapping the vocal. You can hear the vocal perfectly, and it's just a perfect mix. It goes hand in hand with each other. Sometimes you listen to tracks and the beat instrumental backing track is always so loud and you can't hear the pristine vocals. You know, the vocals actually get hidden into a track. But with this, you know, it's layered beautifully. So I'm a fan of that song. The intro is pretty good too. You know, like he's saying, if you search up Jordy Kiefer, he recommends basically not to let your kids listen. I should have warned people that it's not kid friendly, you know. But yeah, look, the intro to Nothing, Taco Bell, pretty good so far. All right, next up we have The T.
Big teeth, big brown eyes, coming at me with them little lies. Big tongue, big lip scar. Every day, little death's what we dying for. FaceTime, no lie, Mr. Tough Guy. Sitting on the seashore, it's your alibi. Animal, cannibal, steady misbeliever. Tuned in, alien, satellite receiver. I don't give a goddamn if I make it out alive. I'm gonna climb to the top of the hill, lay down and die. Whoa, who loves you, babe?
I like
Who
that.
loves you, babe? Whoa, who loves you, babe? Big teeth, big brown eyes, coming at me with them little lies. Big tongue, big lip scar. Every day, little death's what we dying for. Give a goddamn if I make it out
Okay. Okay, so once again, the producing is top notch, right? What I did notice with the track is a couple of different change ups, with the beat. Kind of, if you take the song as a, let's say, I don't know how long it was, maybe 3 minutes, but after each quarter, right? So quarter, 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 whatever, it changed up the style of beat. All right, and maybe not like a specific quarter, but like you heard enough change ups in that to make you notice it, basically. And I think there was one part in the middle that I really liked, but with some artists, right, which kind of sometimes I find it's good but annoying when producers or whatever make sort of a backing track, but they do a couple of chords and loop it for throughout the whole track, and that's all it is, just a loop. And maybe you might get like one or two like little beats or basses that are thrown into there, but with this, the producing is on a whole other level, right? It's kind of an experience. I think you need like headphones, or you need to be kind of in a quiet room to fully just embrace and experience that sound throughout the song. And once again, it goes hand in hand with Geordie's vocal and his vocal range, man. Like I'm saying, he's definitely changing up his vocal range, right? So what we listened to last week, what we reacted to, completely different style to what we're listening to so far. This is something different, something we're not normally used to with Geordie Kiefer, and I do like it. I like this side of him. The T, is it sci-fi? Is it something supernatural? Something out of this world? Is he describing an alien? Big teeth, big brown eyes, coming at me with those little eyes, big tongue. I think the chorus is a lot more impactful and memorable compared to the previous song, Taco Bell. Even though I enjoyed Taco Bell, I felt the chorus in the T went much harder.
I wanna scream, wanna shout while I hold your face. I keep looking in your eyes, you keep looking at your shoes. If I was next to you, your hand would be around my waist. And I would tell you what you knew, I would tell you that it's true. I did love you. So I'm leaving it up you.
Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that kind of song, to be honest. Even though I was saying the previous two were a completely different approach, this is once again a different level of Geordie, like even different to the previous two. When I mentioned Taco Bell was like a romantic song, this is definitely a romantic song, right? In terms of the aftermath of a breakup, a relationship, he is expressing that he did love someone, you know. His vocal range, though, how he expands on that word "you," you can hear it in the song. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I'd like to hear a bit more of this side of Geordie in the future. You know, I'm wondering, is he trying out this sort of, I don't know, getting into this sort of style now, where he, like, are we going to see more of this in the future on other albums where he does his sort of aggro pop style, but then also goes into showcasing more of his vocal, you know, and how high he can hit a note, and sort of, I suppose, more kind of deep lyrics, you know, more meaningful lyrics, rather than, for better or worse, taking the piss out of the other songs, you know. So in Nasty, Nicotine and Piss, he's sort of having fun, right? But Thank You Note, it's deep, personal. Even the T and Taco Bell had a deep underlining to it, but I don't know, there's something personal about those tracks, and from what we listened to tonight, but I feel like it's separated. So if you gave Nicotine and Piss and Thank You Note to like a randomer on the street and you got them to listen to both tracks, I doubt that they'd think it's the same artist. That's basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say. So he's kind of testing the waters with different genres, different styles, and I like that. I like when the experimental phase kind of comes out in an artist, and yeah, like that. I just hope to see a bit more of that in the future.
Fuck your song, fuck your beat, fuck it. Fuck your love, fuck your soul, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Fuck your girl, fuck the game, fuck the world, fuck the fame, fuck it. Yo, fuck the money, fuck the pain, fuck the crazy, fuck the sane, fuck it. Fuck my wife, fuck my son, I really don't have either one, but fuck 'em. And fuck my mama, fuck my dad, they made me so, that makes me mad, so fuck 'em. Hey, if you and if she got a problem with me, well, I know what I know, gonna leave you on the floor.
Okay. Effort. I'm not able to tell if that was like an empowering effort or a really heartbroken effort. Like, was that just like a painful, emotional song, or was that like an empowering kind of song, basically saying like he doesn't care anymore, he's just living? Or is it really like tearing him up inside? So I would say that it's on the same level in terms of what we were listening to tonight, in terms of, so I would go on to say that that was a very upbeat but like yet emotional track. He was sort of raging into the mic, just kind of letting all emotions loose, not holding it back, basically. I also felt a tinge of Bo Burnham in there, you know? The way you have like the main vocal he does, and then the little backing vocal that corresponds with what he says. I think it's mainly in the chorus, but it just, when I was listening to it, it reminded me of Bo Burnham in a way. It's definitely something Bo Burnham would have sang. All right, I don't know. You can let me know. I don't know. It's just me. My brain just, it kind of goes off on different planets when I listen to a track, trying to sort of connect it to things that would sound likely. What I was saying earlier on how I would compare it to some of what we were listening to tonight compared to last week, I feel like it's more of a an impactful song full of emotions and personal feelings and thoughts, that it's not as ludicrous or absurd as his other ones. You know, it has some kind of personal touch to it. I'm not saying the others don't. I mean, like, all I'm saying is basically on the ones we reacted to last week, it's more like he is just singing about this and that and making it funny, making it upbeat. You know, Effort is a very powerful track. And this far down in the album as well, it's like the second last track. This is just my thought, but I would have put that song right after the intro. Right? So when the announcer just goes, whatever, I'd recommend you don't let your kids listen. And then it just like straight away transitions into Effort, you know? I'd feel like that would have been a nice transition touch there. But yeah, no, I like the way that it's down here too. It's only a small thing. That's just me.
Halfway home to the bone of feeling. How many blows will the truth be dealing? When the head hawk moth settles into the great war, will the record show that I could have done more? I wanna dance, I wanna die. The troublemaker, maker. They wanna bury me before I try. I think I'll let 'em, and then I'll just forget 'em. You said you're done trying, we're all dead I've been there.
Goes back to the intro. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense as to why it's the last track. Just Kill Me Already. Honestly, for a title track and also an ending track at the same time, I felt it was a great track. I felt it was very superior. I'm not sure where I would put it in terms of the other songs, but it was a great way to end the album, a fun way to start the album, a great way to end the album, and also if you had it on loop, it's a nice kind of transition from the ending right up to the beginning again. Yeah, Just Kill Me Already. Like I said, it's definitely separated. Okay, so I know I mentioned this before. What we listened to today, different style, different genre compared to what we listened to last week. All right, and you can kind of go listen to last week's songs yourself and compare them to today's songs. But I like this approach. Okay, I like this sort of division where Geordie has gone on a different route, a different style. Like I said, he's testing the waters, I feel. And he's going into this, he's taking a new approach. I'm not sure if this is going to be incorporated in further projects, but I do like it. He has a voice, man. He has some good vocals. He can hit the high notes, he can hit the low notes, he can spit some bars, you know. So he's an overall great sounding artist. I love the raw vocal at the end of the track too. I'm a sucker for raw vocal, and when the beat is kind of stripped back and you just hear Geordie, and it happened in a previous song too. I'm not sure, was it Thank You Note? I think it was Thank You Note, where it was sort of stripped back toward the end. Great. Love that. I forgot to mention it during or after that track, but I'll mention it now with this track too. Really good. I think it actually makes a song for me too. And this flow chorus went really well. And then, like I said, the sort of distortion at the end of the song with his voice that sort of slowly transitions into the sheep, you know, makes it nice for kind of a loop listen if you were kind of going back to the beginning. So I think it's a very thought-provoking track list where he placed each track. And yeah, like I said, I didn't want to be going over the tracks we done last week. Just, you know, just for the sake of entertainment for people who watched that video and in watching this video, having the same tracks just might be boring for some people. But if you want to check it out on your own accord, do that. You know, go onto the album, listen to it, and yeah, I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I think it's a very solid album. Even more than solid. I'm pretty over the moon with it. I've been waiting for this album for a long time, maybe a year plus, because of all the teasers and, you know, his social media and sort of teasing new projects. And then he also released Banana Bag and Get My Lawyer last year as just standalone singles. So I knew something was in the works, and ever since he announced that a new album would be upcoming, I've been just excited to hear the final product, and here we are today. So yeah, I'm just kind of sad that it's over now, and we gotta wait until the next one. So look, on the channel next we will be doing a old-fashioned album reaction. Okay, we will be picking an artist similar to ABBA, similar to Boney M, and we will be reacting to it here on the channel. But for now, we will leave this be. I've been Blizzards. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.